Are you ready to put your public speaking skills to the test? Are you ready to network with other state officers to fortify your leadership skills? But most importantly, are you ready to serve the members of Michigan HOSA? If so, you should apply to run for state office. Hello, potential Michigan HOSA state officers. I'm here to explain the journey to state office. First, you need to fill out the application, which is found on the Michigan HOSA website by February 15th. After sorting through these applications, we will email and invite candidates to a video chat interview, depending on how many members apply from your region. Once you've been vetted to run for state office, you will be allowed to campaign at states, but first there's a state officer orientation, which is followed by an interview with current state officers so we can get to know you a bit more. And then there's going to be a test about HOSA as a whole. Next, you will present a 5-minute speech to the voting delegates. Remember, only delegates who are representatives from each chapter will be voting for you, not every single Michigan HOSA member. At the end of day 1, you will take the stage to draw and answer a random question in front of all of Michigan HOSA members during the opening ceremony. In the afternoon of day 2, voting will take place, and at the end of day 2 comes the most exciting part, the officer installation ceremony, where the new Michigan HOSA State Executive Council will be announced and welcomed during the closing ceremony. Now that you know the process, here are the state officers who will be talking about their favorite parts of being state officers and some tips for the candidates.
What's up, guys? I'm Keith LaRue, and I'm one of your 2018-2019 state officers, and I think you should apply.
My name is Marley Masters, and I am one of your state officers for this year. One of the most common questions we get from people who are interested in running for state office is just how much commitment does it take to do the job? So I am going to outline a couple of events that show you just what it is that state officers do. So first, in March, we get elected. After that, throughout the summer and early September, we have probably around 2 to 3 weeks of just plain old leadership training. After that, in about November, December, January, we have regional season. And regional season is definitely the busiest time of our year. In Michigan, we have around 9 regionals, and although we try to make it to all of them, I'd say each officer on average makes it to about 6 to 7 regionals. That's 6 to 7 weekends that you are going to be occupied running regional conferences. And although that sounds very daunting, every person on my team has other things going on in their life, whether it be sports, high school, or even college, but somehow we all make it work. I would recommend that if you are interested in running for state office, just think about how much dedication you are willing to give up and how busy you are in your everyday life, and see if this is fitting for you. I would recommend trying to make time, because I swear that this experience is definitely worth it. Other than that, I just wish you the best of luck, and I hope to meet you all in March.
One of my favorite memories about being a state officer is really just being able to interact with the members and meet new people. That's honestly the real reason that I ran, and I think anybody that's running, they should definitely be interested in meeting new people and getting themselves out there.
Hi, Michigan HOSA. This is one of your 2018-2019 state officers, Fatina Albiz. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about my experience as state officer. To begin with, the best part about being a state officer is my team. The 6 of us are like a family, and the experiences that we've had together and the memories that we've created are surely going to last a lifetime. The other thing that I'm taking away from my time as state officer is leadership experience. Throughout all of our regional conferences, I've been able to meet so many of you guys, our amazing Michigan HOSA members. Additionally, I'm able to extend my HOSA family to network with all of these amazing state officers from across the nation. It truly has been a rewarding experience. I encourage each of you guys to run and take advantage of this opportunity. One tip that I have for you guys is when you're running, please be yourself. Get to know each of your voting delegates, and honestly just channel whoever you are and roll with that as you're campaigning. Good luck, guys.
Hello, Michigan HOSA. My name is Ebi Varghese, and I'm one of your 2018-2019 HOSA state officers. When it came to my favorite part about this year, it would definitely be being able to meet all the different HOSA members from across the state of Michigan. Whether it was Region 1, Region 2, Region 7, whatever region it was, I had a blast at all the regional conferences. Now, when it comes to state officer, a lot of you guys have a lot of questions whether you're able to handle it, whether you can do it, how much work does it take. And I'm here to say that it does take a lot of work. I think a lot of people do it just for the name, but you do have to really want and have the passion to be a HOSA leader. Once you do that and you realize that you have a true vocation for becoming a HOSA state officer, one of the biggest things you have to do when you campaign is being able to get your name out there. Being able to have a name that's memorable, so when people come to vote, they'll remember your name. But it's not just that, it's also being able to have a one-on-one personal connection with all the HOSA members. If they're not able to personally connect with you, they won't really vote for you. With that being said, good luck and have fun.
The most important part of being a HOSA state officer is to be yourself. Show good character, aim to serve, and to be a leader. Don't try to be someone you're not.
Hi Michigan HOSA, I'm Alexia Marlowe, one of your state officers. Let me break down my favorite parts of being a state officer. 1, the team. The 6 of us have eventually become best friends who work towards one goal, and it's the most amazing process ever. 2nd, having the opportunity to travel to all the regional conferences and hosting leadership conferences for the diverse members of Michigan HOSA. I think it's crazy how there's so much diversity in Michigan that I didn't know about because I came from a bubble. 3rd, I'm so grateful for the international networking opportunities that have came to me from being a state officer. I am so lucky to say that I have 50 friends, all in 50 different states, because I've been able to connect with all the different state officers through leadership academies. I have some tips for you guys running for state office, but one thing is the most important. Make sure you're unique, okay? Attach a slogan, attach some sort of a theme to your campaign so voting delegates have you in their minds and have you as a very individualized candidate so they come and vote for you. So that's all I have to say, but I want to remind you guys that the application for state officer is on the Michigan HOSA website and is due by February 15th. If you need help with anything in this process, do not hesitate to reach out to one of us state officers. Our emails are all on the Michigan HOSA website. Good luck.